Hello, hello. Um, Surprise. Okay, pop out chat. Okay, as usual, no gig tonight. It's a little late because I had to do a bunch of errands earlier today, but I figured better late than never. And I wanted to try out a live stream later at night, see if there are more people uh, who can tune in. So we'll see. So this will be an FAQ and jams. I have a backing track. I have a few backing tracks I'm going to play over, and then in the meantime, while I play, put your questions in the chat. We'll answer some questions. We'll hang out. We'll have a generally good time. So I may not be able to see all the questions because I don't have a moderator. So if you don't want me, or if you really want me to see your question, or if you don't want me to miss anything, you can use the super chat function so that I will be sure to see it. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Let's start the jam, shall we? Here we go. Whoa. Let's do that again. Ah, damn it. Yeah, started from the very beginning. Okay, there you go. Okay, this is live. That's what happens. Okay, where was I? There you go. Okay, let's see who is in the chat. Okay, hello everybody. See, Pyroplexy is here. Soit Khalifa, hello. Gary De La Cruz, Jintan, Chuck Basas. Oh, gising ka pa. Jessriel, hello. Uh, how many are we? Hold on. Let's see. Let me figure this out. Oh, okay, 31. Cool. Larry De La Cruz, hello. Ives Eminence, hello. Albert Ortega, hello. Fritz Cuevas, hello. From KSA. Manish Patwal, hello. John Robbie De Leon, hello. Jerwin Mamawag, yes, this is the Rescue Gibson. Okay. Manish Patwal, I'm learning from you on YouTube. Yes. Thanks for checking out my videos and thanks for subscribing. Glad you enjoy everything. Larry De La Cruz, ano mabisang scale? Depende. Depende sa tugtog. Pentatonic, major, minor. You know, ibabagay mo sa chords lahat yan. Jerwin, greetings to all the peeps in Imus, Cavite. Hello. Jintan, nakikinig ba kayo ng math rock like Polyphia or Chon? Not really, not so much. In fact, mas gusto ko ang Chon kesa Polyphia ng konti. Medyo nakakasawa sila pakinggan. Para silang backing track. Okay, Robbie Tolentino, hello. Rich R from Boracay, hello. Fritz Cuevas, is it okay to record capture from an amp with two instruments connected at the same time? Okay ba quality na? Wait. Two instruments are plugged into the same amp? Baka no. Make sure the instruments are separate. Okay. Jansen N. Sir, sumusweldo ba kayo sa banda? Yes. Kasi kung hindi ako kumikita sa banda, hindi ko nagagawin yan. Rich R. Ilan lahat guitars mo? I stopped counting. Okay. Let's see. Lance Manlapas, hello. Lexis Luthor, hello. Jerwin Manawag. May Battle of the Bands po kami this April 27. Any words of wisdom? Let's see. Enjoy yourselves performing, and then don't worry too much about mistakes. As long as you're prepared, then you will do fine. Make sure concentrate on performing the music to the people instead of concentrating on not making mistakes. Mark Martin, salamat sir for giving us inspiration every day playing guitar. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Dreeve Galang. Pink po ba base color yan bago na mod? No. Kung napanood niyo yung video nito, this was really ugly. It was black, blue, and yellow, and green. So what my friend did was he stripped the whole guitar back to bare wood, and then sa kanya kinulayan. Pero yes, pink yung gitna nito. This is pink, and then it bursts into like this is kind of like maroon or deep red, and then the outer ring is actually like deep purple. Oh, Fritz Cuevas, Batanggenyo ka ga? Diyan ka pala sa KSA eh. Okay. Shout out to Francis Luis Rosales. Hello. Um, what else? Ano, napag-iwanan na ako. Dali ah. Hi man, some advice exercise taps in arpeggios. Oh, I'm not sure I understand. Taps in arpeggios. Well, you can take the regular Van Halen tapping uh pattern is an arpeggio. Oops. That's an arpeggio. So what you want to do is if you want to incorporate an arpeggio with the left hand and extend it with the right hand, you can go to the next note up. Or minor. You know, you could do that. Um, I don't I don't do the Nuno Betancourt tap arpeggio, which is I don't do that. I'm not well versed in that. But that's just a series of like the Van Halen style arpeggios. So this is like one arpeggio. Then you take the same notes and then play it on a different string in a different order. You know, I don't do a lot of that, but that's one way to do it. So you can take an arpeggio with your left hand. Oh, where am I? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I don't like that. Or you could do like a seventh arpeggios here. That's a major seven. Or you could do the major seven here. Lots of ways. Okay, Richard, naka-jam mo na ba si legend Wally Gonzales? Yes. Yes, ilang beses na. In fact, on my Facebook page, you can find pictures from like 3 or 4 years back. Na kaming dalawa ni Wally Gonzales, we were playing on the same guitar. Siya yung nasa left hand. So nandito siya sa likod ko. Siya yung tumitipa sa kaliwa. And then ako yung nagpipick. That was fun. Robert De La Peña, hello. Angelo Masim, hello. Hope you're having a great day too. Jean Tan is here, hello. Lance Manlapas, hello. Oh, belated happy birthday. Jermin Mamawa, pwede ba kayo gawa ng vid kung paano sweep picking? Yes, that will be my next Tagalog video, how to sweep pick. Maybe, if not next week, 2 weeks from now. Because I'm just a little busy. But I will get on that. Jintan, greetings from Sacramento. Let's see. Ferdy San Juan, happy birthday, April 8th. Okay. Chuck Basas, do you like David Gilmour's style? I am not familiar that much with David Gilmour, aside from their songs. But he sees the how do I say this? I only know of David Gilmour from the popular songs. So I don't follow his career. But the music that I've heard him play and the guitar playing that I've heard from him, I really like. Yeah, but I'm not too familiar. Okay. Not sure. Mahiwagang Kamote one time lang yung adlib. Hindi ako yung naggitara sa Mahiwagang Kamote. Si Noel yun. Let's see. Ay, Chon. I prefer Chon over Polifia. Yes. Um, Ferdy San Juan, paano magandang setup ng amps outdoor? Usually for outdoor gigs, you can play your amp as loud as you want. That's what I did in my. I have a new vlog out where I used this amp right here with the full stack. And that was an outdoor gig, and it was really loud. Let's see. Where are we? Okay, Romy John Del Castillo. Sir, nagamit niyo na po ba lahat ng alam niyong techniques sa inyo pong piece of lead solo sa banda niyo? No. No. Here's why. Because hindi lang naman isa yung gagawin mong solo sa buong buhay mo eh. So, mas importante yung kung ano yung music kesa sa technique na gagamitin mo. Okay. So, yun. Dapat yung technique mo magsiserve sa music. So, kung yung music kailangan ng tapping or pakiramdam mo maganda yung tapping sa isang kanta, gamitin mo yun. Pero hindi ka gagamit ng technique para lang magamit yung technique na yan. Fritz Cuevas, Brian May or Jimmy Page? Oh, that's difficult. I like them both. Lance Manlapas, any advice for beginners? I have a video call where I give my top 3 advice for beginners. Watch that. Yeah, Langkigo. What's up, Perf? Gandang hapon mula dito sa Calamba, Laguna. Tanong, problem ko trying to intonate Strat style. Paano ko sa ganun yung screw saddles pero di pa intonate? Shall I get a new bridge? Depends. San gawa yung gitara mo? Kasi if the bridge is in the wrong place, kung mali yung position niya, kahit anong palit mo dyan, mali. Hindi mag-intonate yan. So, sorry, excuse me. So, pa-check mo sa repairman. Kasi kung hindi talaga ma-intonate, then you're better off buying just a new guitar or different guitar. Jerry Mamawag, Kurt Mangan po ba ang nakakabit? Yes, Kurt Mangan. These are Kurt Mangan. I have Kurt Mangan strings on here. Dinesh Saba, hello. Mark Martin, isang inspiration message po sa lahat ng inspiring guitarists lalo ng beginners. Sa Taiwan, okay. I'm not an inspirational speaker. Just don't give up. Huwag kayo susuko. Practice lang ng practice. Gabriel Bachiao, what do you think of Four of Spades? I like their songs. And I know the dad of Zildjian. Kaibigan ko yun. Yeah, but I'm not that familiar with their other songs. I only know the popular ones. Kaya mo mag on the spot soloing? Yeah. Pretty much all my soloing are on the spot. Sige, jump tayo ulit. Let's see. Right now, I am using some backing tracks from my good friend, RJ Ronquillo. If you want to get his backing tracks, I suggest you sign up for his Patreon account because if you're a Patreon subscriber, to him, not to me, to him, um, you can have access to all the backing tracks that he uses. Uh, let's see. Also, I haven't played through these songs yet, so this will be a surprise. Let's see. Let's do A, something in A. Okay, shuffle in A. Let's change the sound a little bit. Let's take off the delay and maybe less gain. There you go. Okay. Here we go. Jam number 2. Whoops. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? Maria Cristina Ildefonso, what is your best and worst experience on live stage? Um, Let's see. The best experiences are, let's see, when people are really really into the music, or and everybody's having a good time. I remember one of the very first River Maya shows at Mayrix, the very first one. Mayrix is a really tiny club, barely fits like 100, and I think for that night, 600 people managed to cram themselves into that tiny space, and there weren't any fire marshals, fire hazards to shut it down. So I just remember from that tiny stage, looking to my left side, a wall of like faces, like right here, and they were all moving at the same time as we were playing. So that was a really cool experience. That's really fun. As for the worst, um, I can't single out any specific incident, but usually it's um when the amp dies. There's I think there was one time in Malate we were playing, and with I was playing with Triaxis, and then the amp just kept going in and out on me. And since we were a three-piece band, when the guitar sound cuts out, then butas na butas yung tunog, no. So yeah, that I think that was probably worst experience. I actually walked off the stage because I was so mad. Um, but then they fixed it, and then we finished the show. So it ended pretty well. But that's irritating. Which is why nowadays I use my own amp. Um, that way I know that it's going to be reliable. Okay. Reg Batukan, hello. Israel del Mundo, anong scale ba dapat pag-aralan bukod sa chromatic? Pag-aralan mo yung pentatonic scales, pag-aralan mo yung major scales. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch my Music Theory for Guitarists video series. It's all up to part 5 now. And then this week I'm going to start production on the last installment of that series, part 6, which is modes and scales. Um, ASMR stream. Nagustuhan nyo ba yun? That was a joke. April Fool's yun. Okay. Jerwin Mamawa, gaano kadalas magpalit ng trem springs? Depende. I've I've never felt the need to change trem springs. I've been using I changed trem springs recently with the arm springs, the thermodynamics, Jack Tamarat. I tried them because I wanted to see if they actually affect tone, which they do. So that's the only time I change springs. But for the most part, a lot of my guitars before getting these springs, I just stick to the stock springs. I don't think you'll wear them out. Okay. Okay. Damn, there's a lot. Okay. Oh, there it is. Hi, some advice exercise taps double-handed guitar technique. Um, okay, so when you're tapping with your right hand, you have to think of it like you're doing a left hand pull off. Okay, so you are not like with pull offs, you're not pulling the finger off the string this way, right? because that doesn't do anything. Okay, what you do is you're plucking the string with your left hand finger. So you're pulling down. So when you're tapping, you're doing the same thing. You're not doing. It's not like that, but you gotta tap and then pluck the string with that finger. Right? So that is. So that is how that technique is done. And if you want to do more, well, if you want to use more than one finger for tapping, it's basically the same idea. I don't know if I can still do it. Okay, I don't practice that because I don't usually play that way. But that's a basic idea. Hammer, and then pluck it. Now, as for the notes, you can take your scale. Let's say C major scale. All the notes of the C major scale. Then you can add that to your taps. And then you can change strings. Oh, whoops. And so on. Just have fun with it. Okay. Let's see. TVK 2006. Naka-jam niyo na ba si Slasher Brian May? Hindi pa. Larry De La Cruz. Naka-jam na ba si Bamboo this 2019? Hindi pa rin. Because nandito ako sa California, siya nasa Pilipinas. Let's see. Joseph De Leon, Les Paul Strato, ibang type ng gitara. Anong guitar? Gusto ko lahat eh. You know, each guitar has its own personality and strengths. So like for really heavy stuff, I use Les Pauls. For modern stuff, I use either my Chapman guitars or my Sully. And then for clean, you know, funk stuff, I use my Strats. So everything has a purpose. Chris Andrade, Sir Perf, ask ko lang, kapag mag-solo cover, dapat bang note for note? I'm not the one to answer that because when I cover songs, I don't play them note for note. I get the general idea of the song and then I inject my own personality into it. That way, it's for me that's more interesting as opposed to playing it note for note. Although, there's also something to be said about really working on it and trying to get the essence of the song. Rich R, how would you compare 70s to 80s guitarists who never had the chance to learn from YouTube, except their era innate talent, versus today's generation guitarists? I'm not sure what you want me to say. Let's see. One is not necessarily better. And also, the thing is, I mean, it's great that a lot of people are learning guitar through YouTube now. It means that the whole music instrument business is thriving. Okay, because there are more and more people learn guitar nowadays. A lot of times it's also easier to learn stuff nowadays because it's the resources are easily available. But at the same time, it it all boils down to the guitar player himself, how he what his creative ideas are and how he projects them. Um, because that's how we get our heroes. Usually the ones with the most original ideas that are relatable by a lot of people. That's the what do you call it? That's how they get to be noticed, I think. Um, yeah, yeah. It's a lot easier nowadays to learn. Unfortunately, sometimes that gets taken for granted. So yeah, don't take things for granted. Still, apply yourself and be the best. Uh, be the best musician you can be. Let's see. Yay, Ili. Best guitar tip for small hands like me. I don't have big hands. It's they're regular, but since I've been playing for a long time, my fingers have gotten used to stretching, right? So if I compare like this hand, you can see that, right? But then I can stretch farther with my left. See that? With my right, I can't get this pinky to even out with. See, see, this is me stretching as far as I can, and see, the right hand is shorter. The right hand span is shorter than the left hand because the left hand is used to stretching already. So if you have small hands, um, or if you think you have small hands, I would take a look at your hand position, right? Make sure that you're holding your hand in the best position for you. Because if you're holding your hand like this or like that, see, if I hold my hand like this, I can't. There's no way I can stretch it. See, that's the farthest I can stretch. But if I hold my hand in a better position, automatically you see my stretch uh, get better. I have a better range, right? Right. As opposed to this, if I hold the guitar like this, then it's impossible. There's no way for me to stretch that. Okay. So yeah. So before you complain about having small hands, take a look at your hand position first. Okay. Usually that's where the case is, and then and uh if your hands really are small, then there are smaller shorter scale guitars that you can buy nowadays, that will help you maximize uh, your reach. Okay. Uh, let's see. Chuck Baza, Steve Lukather. Any thoughts? Steve Lukather is one of my heroes. In fact, the this lick. Uh, that lick, I use that a lot. that's where that came from. Okay. Let's see. Well, Lance Manlapas, do you use GoPro in filming videos? Yes, I use GoPros. Where's my GoPro? It's over there. Um, yeah, usually I use my GoPros for my vlogs because it's easier to handle. Although nowadays I think I think I need a better camera because a lot of times there's been a few instances where my GoPros failed me. So I'm looking at a new camera. If you have any suggestions, put them in the chat. I'll take a look. I think I'm leaning towards the Canon M50. Um, Gabriel Batiao, what if my four chords, paano ma-target yung notes ng tama? Um, okay, once you have more than two chords, you don't have to target each chord. You can pick one chord to target. So let's say, mm, let's see what is, hold on. Oh, I can't do it. I don't have my looper. But anyway, let's say, what can I use as an example? Hold on. Mm. Yeah, and how's that? Yun, nawala yung audio kanina. Siguro nung binuksan ko yung Logic, yung DAW ko nagpalit ng settings. Oh well, gaano kaya na... So probably when I was talking about the four chords, that was when it... Nawala yan. Okay. Sige, ulitin na lang natin. Okay. Ano ba yung, ano ba yung sinasabi ko nun? If you have four chords, you don't have to target every single one. So you can choose one chord as a starting chord, and then you can target either one of the four, right? So let's say if you have E minor, C, G, D, right? Tapos let's say mabilis yung palet. So you don't have to target E minor, C, G, D, E minor. You don't have to go through all of that. Let's say you can start from E minor and end on D. Let's try that. See that? So what I did was I started in E minor, and then just imagine play the chords underneath playing it. But I ended on D. That way you don't have to think fast. You know, think every other chord or something like that. You don't have to play every single chord. Okay. Tips for scale sequencing. Look for the sound. Usually for scale sequencing is I think of scale sequencing as a way to extend the sound of the scale. Kasi ang tunog ng scale, it can finish right away. Kaya tapos na kagad. So a scale sequence would be a way for you to extend the sound of the scale. You know, or that stuff. So think in terms of groups. So you group in terms of 3, or 4s, or odd number groupings, 5s. Or you can mix it up like the Martin Miller lick that I was learning. It's a group of 3 plus 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So that's actually really fun. Dali. Sabit. And then you can also think of them as like little groups that you can repeat over and over. Like for example, yung mga Zakk Wylde na licks. And so on. So just play around with it. Let's see what else. We're back in business, yes. Ben Cabais, Bam Cabais pala. Would you recommend a guitar that has a Floyd Rose to a 2-year guitar player? Yeah, if that's something you want, just make sure, just go into it learning that there's a learning curve. It's not, yeah, you have to get used to it. Okay. Mag-extend ng minor scale triads and arpeggios ang aralin. Yes, I have a video on the minor 7th arpeggios and triads, and then also the music theory for guitarists also talks about triads and arpeggios. So go watch those videos. Ayun. Ray Imperial, any advice paano makuha ang timpla ng sound ni Slash? I'm using an Epiphone Les Paul Standard, Zoom 3XN and PV Rage. Sound ni Slash more on nasa amp. Yeah, so try to use a Marshall sounding amp like a JCM 800. I think the Zoom has that. So try to using that patch first. And then, let's see, wala masyadong bass. So turn the bass down. Ano pa ba? Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then of course you have to tune to E flat. Okay, let's see. Hannah Solar. Paano mo na motivate sarili mo araw-araw? Music plus family life. Don't wait for inspiration. Kasi if you wait for inspiration, then it'll never come. You just have to keep moving. You have to keep what do you call it? Yeah, you have to keep making things happen. Because if you just wait for things to happen to you, then nothing will happen. Yeah, you have to make it happen for yourself. Gabriel Batyao, anong pinagkaiba ng rhythm sa treble? Ito. Rhythm tsaka treble. Actually, lumang terms to eh. This is outdated. But in the old days, rhythm is for the neck pickup and treble is for the bridge pickup. Kasi for rhythm, mabilog yung tunog. And then pag magli-lead na or treble, that means mas matalas yung tunog. So in a band context, Pag nag-rhythm ka, dapat hindi ka masyadong tumatagos. Then, pag magli-lead ka na, lagay mo sa treble para tumagas yung tunog mo sa band. Although nowadays, it's not applicable anymore. It's, just think of this as neck pickup and bridge pickup and then combination. Kasi meron na mga leads ngayon na gumagamit ng neck pickup, meron ng mga rhythms ngayon na gumagamit ng bridge pickup. Master V, may pag-asa pa ba maging pro ang 22 years old gaya ko na medyo baguhan pa sa gitara? Bakit hindi? So, siguro, bigyan mo sarili mo ng 5 years para mag-practice ka ng puspusan. So, pag 5 years, di 27 years old, saka ka magiging pro. So, kung acceptable sa'yo yun, di humabol ka na. Random videos, anong scale yun sa fusion, sir? I'm not a fusion player, so I'm not familiar. You can try working out the melodic minor scale. Yan. I'm not a fusion player. Although there are like lots of scales that are used in fusion and jazz. Whole tone scale, altered scales. Right? And then more often than not, fusion is in the chords of the song. So if you have a fusiony backing track, then that will make you sound like fusion. Let's see. Shabada, do you play bass? Yes, I play bass sometimes. Okay, 7 Librando. Metallica or Megadeth? Metallica. Dimebag or Zakk Wylde? Mahirap yun. Both. Lex Von Sumayo, hello. Si OPM Guitar. Ayun. Anyway, it is 11:30 here in LA. Matutulog na ako. So, I'll leave you with one last jam. Tapos, tatapusin ko na tong live stream na to. Okay? Next week, ano ba gig ko next week? I have a gig Saturday. I don't have a gig Friday. So, maybe Friday night, I'll do a live stream again. So, abangan nyo na lang. Let's see. What would be a fun backing track? E minor slow jam. That looks like a good one. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Palitan natin yung aking tunog. Whoa! Lakas. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Asan na kayo? Oh, there it is. Okay. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys again very soon. We'll do this again maybe Friday Los Angeles time. Saturday dyan sa Pilipinas. I'll just post up an announcement either on Facebook or in the YouTube community posts. Okay, so I will see you guys again soon, and yeah, have a good rest of your day. Cheers. Babike pa ako bukas. Tulog na ako. Bye bye.